Hello Year 1 and welcome to your second DT lesson this half term where we have been learning all about fruit salads. Make sure you've got a pen and a paper with you so you can answer our recap questions, and also feel free to pause this video at any time if you want to have a bit longer to answer questions or read the writing or maybe even look at the pictures for a bit longer. So our first question: what is the hard outer layer of your teeth called? Question 2. What is this harder than? What is the harder outer layer of your teeth? What is it harder than? And question 3. How many pieces of fruit and veg should we have per day? Pause the video and finish answering off those questions. Okay, so you should have answered them by now. Let's have a look at what the answers are and see how many you got right. So what is the hard outer layer of your teeth called? It is called the enamel. And what is it harder than? It's harder than bone. And how many pieces of fruit and veg should we have per day? We should be having 5 pieces of fruit and veg per day. So give yourself some ticks or fix your answers if you got them wrong, but well done for having a go. So our lesson objective today is to know where different fruits come from around the world. Our vocabulary. So the keywords that you already know are fruit, salad, brief, healthy, and 5 a day. And the keywords that you will meet, my turn, your turn. Countries. So countries are lots of large areas of land that make up our world. Import. Import is when something is brought in one country and taken to another. World. This is the planet that we live on. Travel. This is when we move from one place to another. So I want you to think of the different kinds of fruit that you know. Grab a paper and a pen, write down as many fruits as you can think of, pause this video, or when you're satisfied with your list, I want you to carry on the video and we're going to write some together, okay? Pause the video and write down as many fruits as you can think of. Okay, so you should have written down many fruits now. How about you have a go at telling the screen, and maybe I will be able to write them down on this little brainstorm that we're going to make. Okay, so different kinds of fruit. Shout them out to me. So I think we've got some bananas. Bananas. Apples, yep. We have these in school, don't we? Pears. Oranges, well done. Pineapple, fantastic. Watermelon. We've got grapes as well. Wow, that is so many fruits that you guys have known. I'm sure there's so many more that you can tell me as well. But look, we've made a massive list, a massive brainstorm of loads of fruits that we know, the different kinds of fruits. So we're going to find out where our fruit comes from today. So fruit comes from all around the world, and bananas, they're grown in hot countries such as Guatemala, Ecuador, Costa Rica, Honduras, and Colombia. So if you look, we are over here, and fruits come from all the way from here. And they travel all that way. Those are bananas that come from these countries, and this is South America. So oranges are also grown in hot countries. So they're growing in countries such as Brazil, China, Mexico, and others. So we've got Australia here, South Africa, loads of countries, USA, Brazil. Okay, fantastic. And look how far away we are from all these fruits. This is where we are, and the fruits get imported to the UK so we can have them as well. We have pineapples, and pineapples are grown in loads of different countries such as Costa Rica, the Philippines, and Brazil. Let's watch a video to find out how these fruits, such as pineapples, get imported to the UK so we can have them too.
Pineapples from farm to fork. At this farm in Costa Rica, pineapples are planted all year round. The farmer's first job is to prepare the soil. The pineapples don't like too much water, so raised beds are made, meaning that any extra rain can flow away and won't damage the plant. Next, the best seed plants from last year's crop are loaded onto trucks and scattered along the raised beds. Each one will have 2 rows of pineapples planted in it. Each pineapple is planted by hand, with equal space between them. It's important for the plants to develop at the same rate, so they all get the same amount of nutrients and sunlight, enabling them to grow to be roughly the same size. On this farm, around 75 million pineapples are grown every year. It takes 8 months of growing before the plants are ready for the next stage. The farmer drives his tractor through the fields and, using a special machine called a crop sprayer, sprays each plant with a substance called Ethaphon. Ethaphon lets the plant know it's time to start developing the fruit. This process is called induction. The pineapple fruit will now begin to form, and 5 weeks after induction, it looks like this. Over the next 15 weeks, it will develop into a fully grown pineapple. It takes an amazing 12 months from when the pineapple is planted to when it is ready to be harvested. At this farm in Costa Rica, most of the pineapples are picked by hand because using machines could bruise or damage the fruit. Each fruit is picked and placed on a conveyor belt and then placed in a large bin. From the field, the pineapples are taken by truck to a nearby packing station. A sample of the fruit is inspected to make sure the pineapples are as tasty as they should be. They can tell how sweet the fruit is by looking at a sample of the juice through an apparatus called a refractometer. Next, they are taken to the washing area. The bins are then dipped into water to wash the fruit, removing any dust that might be on the surface. The fruit in the tank floats to the top, where it is pushed by water pressure towards a conveyor belt. Next, any pineapples which are not of the right size or quality are removed. They are taken away to be turned into juice or other pineapple products. The pineapples that are the perfect size and shape are packed into boxes according to size. They are then ready for their long journey to the UK. The ship travels from Limon in Costa Rica to Portsmouth in the UK. Once the ship arrives into port, the crates of pineapples are unloaded. Then they are moved to a cold storage area, where they are ready to be quality checked before being sent to your local store.
So So hopefully you would have got a bit of an idea about how pineapples and other fruits may come into the UK from all these different countries. But one fruit that does come from the UK is apples. So apples can be grown worldwide and they are the most widely grown fruits. And there are lots of orchards in the UK. Have you seen an apple tree near you? So here we have loads of apples. They can grow all over the UK. So where does fruit come from? Today, you will need to cut and stick fruit on the map where they can be grown. If you have the home learning packs, you will have this sheet for you to stick and cut all the different fruits and put them in the countries that they come from. So as a recap, bananas come from Costa Rica, Honduras, and Colombia. Apples can be grown worldwide, especially here in the UK. Oranges come from Brazil, China, USA, and Mexico. And pineapples come from Costa Rica, the Philippines, and Brazil. You will also have a quiz which you can complete on Purple Mash as well, which will have these questions on there for you to answer. So head over to Purple Mash now to complete your quiz. Thank you for watching. Goodbye.